They came for the moderates in the night. 29 men pulled from their beds, the reasonable voices of the revolution, replaced by Robespierre's instead. Paine watched them take his allies from the chamber. The men who'd stood beside him in the hall, he knew the logic of the terror's hunger. When the middle falls, the edges fall. They stripped him of his citizenship by morning. A foreign pen no longer welcome here. The same republic he had crossed the water for was sharpening its blade and drawing near. When the moderates fell, the silence filled the room. When the moderates fell, the shadow became the doom. Every voice that called for reason, every hand that held the line. When the moderates fell, he knew that he was next in time. He moved from house to house to Paris autumn, tried to finish what he'd started on the page. The age of reason taking shape in candle shadow, the last work of a man who'd lost the stage. Monroe would later say he found him broken, a man worn down to something less than bone. But Paine kept writing through the closing darkness, a man who only knew one way to hold. December came, and with it came the warning. They walked them out beneath the winter sky. The revolution built on rights and reason had looked its architect the last goodbye. When the moderates fell, the silence filled the room. When the moderates fell, the shadow became the doom. Every voice that called for reason, every hand that held the line. When the moderates fell, he knew that he was next in time. Wasn't French, wasn't American enough. Every nation he had served that called his bluff. The man who gave the world its rights in plain, clear words was learning what it meant to have none of his own. When the moderates fell, that he was next.